remember the Congress party has inked deals with the INDIA allies Samajwadi Party and the Aam Aadmi Party for both Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Haryana, Gujarat and Goa. Additionally, even amid frictions, there are murmurs of talks in West Bengal and Maharashtra. Yet the picture seems quite bleak as far as discussions with the DMK and the left are concerned in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. In fact, Congress's INDIA ally, the CPI, has now given a rude shock to the Grand Old Party. The CPI has fielded Annie Raja as a candidate for the Lok Sabha post from the Wayanad constituency in Kerala. Wayanad has been the Congress bastion ever since it was created as a constituency back in 2008. When Rahul Gandhi, remember, was defeated by Smriti Irani in 2019 from Amethi, he became a member of parliament from Wayanad. He contested on 2 seats that year. He had secured a landslide victory in Wayanad, securing more than 7 lakh votes. Now the CPI's move has been seen as a direct challenge to the Congress party. What is notable is that the Congress bagged 15 out of the 20 seats in the state back in 2019. Amid all these high-octane developments, the larger question remains as to whether Rahul Gandhi will be leaving Wayanad just as he left Amethi, and if so, where exactly is he going to be contesting from? Taking this conversation forward with me, I have Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, political analyst, and Mithun Vijayakumar also with us on the broadcast. Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, let me bring in your perspective as well. Rahul Gandhi, sir, left Amethi in 2019, which was also Congress party bastion. It was quite a embarrassing defeat there, but he did manage to secure his position from Wayanad. Why is it that just 5 years later, there are already talks of how Rahul Gandhi will probably not be contesting from Wayanad? And is the fact that Annie Raja has now been put forward as a contender not a direct signal to the Congress party that, listen, we definitely want the CPI to be winning from this particular seat?
Oh, Devika, thank you for having me on your show. So, see, the whole point is that as far as the Rahul Gandhi is where he would contest or not contest, it is still a matter of speculation because there is no official, obviously, confirmation that from where he is going to fight this time, whether he'll fight from the 2 seats or whether he'll fight from the 1 seat only. But, CPI now nominating its candidate or declaring its candidate from the Wayanad is not surprising to me, at least, for the 2 obvious reasons.
Okay.
First is that see, the Congress, the CPI in Kerala is not an ally of Congress. They are basically belongs to the opposite bloc, and therefore, while at the national level, the CPI and CPM is the part of India bloc, and in many states, including Bihar, they would be fighting as in single force. But as far as the Kerala is concerned, historically also, Communist Party and the Congress has always been on the opposite side of each other. And there is always a fight between these 2 parties to, have a dominance in Kerala.
Yes, which is fine. Fair enough.
Yeah. So therefore, CPI declaring its own candidate, they are well within their right.
Yes.
And it should not be seen as any, a signal to India bloc because there is no seat adjustment and they are not ally in Kerala.
But Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, I just want to understand on that note, I just want to understand from you, fielding an Annie Raja versus any other CPIM candidate, is that then not a reflection on what the thought process of the left parties is at this point in time? Because Annie Raja happens to be the wife of D. Raja, both very tall leaders. Why would you pit one tall leader against one of the tallest leaders of the Congress party, which is Rahul Gandhi?
No, that's a fair point to make. And I think you are raising a fair question. But again, I said it's a matter of speculation right now at this stage that whether it is going to be a fight between Annie Raja and Rahul Gandhi, whether Rahul Gandhi is going to repeat his candidature from Wayanad. Because as I said, I am not in a position there to, speak about that. And there is no official indication from the Congress as well. Obviously, Annie Raja, being the wife of CPI General Secretary, would be a formidable candidate. But you have seen the kind of a landslide victory that Rahul Gandhi has basically got from Wayanad. And so So if he chooses ultimately, and whether he chooses to fight it or not from the Wayanad is again as a matter of speculation. But if he chooses, he would be again a very formidable candidate from, the given the combination, given the permutation and combination of the political equation in Kerala, within support of the allies in Kerala,
Yes.
where the Muslims and Christians has a very sizable population electorate, and they traditionally has voted for Congress. So
Okay.
it will be ultimately, if they chose to do that, I am not very sure, because that we can only talk about once there is an official, confirmation that Rahul Gandhi is going to fight from Wayanad.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there are, talks are that whether he'll again go back to Amethi or Raebareli and stands from there, or he fights from the two seats as he has done the earlier time. This all we will have to look into it. But the only point I was trying to make it that CPI declaring its candidate from Wayanad should not be, and is not basically any way to look into the cohesion
Okay,
within the
but
India
Advocate Gyanendra
bloc.
Mishra, there are two ways of looking at it. I want to bring in Mithun Vijay Kumar as well. Mithun, yes, historically, Kerala has been a fight between the Congress and the left parties. Understood. But if you have decided, firstly, these are not state assembly elections where the left parties are fighting to hold power within the state itself. You're talking about general assembly elections. When you're talking about Lok Sabha elections, shouldn't the two allies have clarity on, okay, you fight from these seats and I will fight from these seats, and together we will of course ensure that each candidate that we put up will be winning from those seats, because listen, the contest is just between us. So this is the easiest mathematics for us to figure out and go forward with, rather than us saying that the CPI now fielding Annie Raja should not be seen as any sort of a signal to the Congress party that the left truly does now want its own candidate to become Member of Parliament from Wayanad, and not necessarily back Rahul Gandhi, who is just, as I said, in 2019 managed to win from Wayanad but still lost in another family bastion. That's my first question to you. Then I'll come to the second part.
Yes, definitely, yes. Like you said, the Nehru family's most preferred seat was Amethi, but they seem to have lost it forever. And last time, when Rahul contested in Wayanad, he was subject to ridicule because contesting from Wayanad was a silent acknowledgement that Congress has lost its grip in the northern belt, and there is not a single constituency that they consider to be the safest for Rahul. So, although now, official reports are not, there is no official declaration as such whether Rahul is contesting from Wayanad or not, but reports are coming in that, Congress party is making way for their alliance partner CPI in Wayanad. And, that's the reason Rahul might not contest from there. So let's understand one thing. There is no such, alliance that is existent. It's basically a non-existent alliance now. Nitish Kumar is out of the alliance. Jain Chaudhary has left. Mamta has want Congress not to interrupt the regional parties and so on. So there is no such alliance that Rahul is trying to save by not contesting in Wayanad. It would be a bad decision if he chooses not to, because Wayanad is actually a safe seat for Congress. Also, if Rahul is choosing not to contest from Wayanad, he's at the same time putting the KPCC in a tough situation, because in Kerala, ultimately, their arch rival is the Communist Party. So in the north, if you see, Rahul is actually running away from BJP. In the south, the regional parties are chasing him away. So he is currently in a very difficult situation now. Now in all this, now if you take all the politics that is going on, it is creating a win-win situation for the LDF, Annie Raja, because at the
Yes.
regional level, they are able to keep their arch rival at bay. At national level, they are able to project that their position that Rahul is our savior and we want him to fight against the fascist regime of BJP. So that is
Yes.
the entire dynamics in Kerala that you can see.
Okay, then at the same time, Mithun, what does this then reflect as far as Rahul Gandhi's contest is, to be kept in mind? Because there are now reports coming in, and we're just a few months now away from the Lok Sabha polls, with reports now coming in that he may once again go back to one seat from Uttar Pradesh and another seat from either Karnataka or Telangana, where we know that the Congress party has at a state level swept the states. Does this then really raise questions on Rahul Gandhi's competency itself?
Definitely
that
it is
every
building
time the Congress party wins from a particular state, you end up pushing Rahul Gandhi to pick a seat from that state and make him contest from there?
Yes, so definitely it's a question on the efficiency of the leader and the leadership on the larger scale. But even in UP last time when Rahul was contesting, I believe Samajwadi Party and BSP, they did not field their candidates, which was actually in a silent support for Rahul. This time he has the support of SP, but I'm not sure if they will be able to win a seat or something if
Yes.
Rahul contests in UP. But now, like you said, in Karnataka and Telangana, I wouldn't say Karnataka is a safe option, but Telangana might be, because in Karnataka last time Congress had formed alliance with JDS for the parliament election, but Congress got only one seat. So Karnataka definitely is not a safe option for Rahul, and I believe his advisory committee or the team that decides from where Rahul should contest, they would definitely not pick Karnataka in such a case. But in Telangana, there is still a possibility because people have voted Congress to power in the assembly elections, and the honeymoon period of the government is still not over, and that Congress favoring wave is still there. So that might work out as a safe option for him, maybe from the Medak constituency from where Indira Gandhi had once contested. So that would be a possibility for Rahul if he contests in Telangana. But definitely Rahul will make it to the parliament. They will always find a safe seat for him. Let's hope that Rahul makes it to the parliament.
Okay. Araki Gyanendra Mishra, same question to you before I bring in Vinita Hariharan as well. That does this not somewhere then reflect on the competency of Rahul Gandhi? That A, you're not being able to really have a clear conversation with your own alliance partners? Because like I said, let's be very clear, these are not state assembly elections where the Congress and the left parties are against each other, where they're trying to win the state. You're literally trying to win the state at a national level. So this should be, like I said, a very easy mathematics for alliance partners to sit and figure out. These are your strong seats, these are our strong seats. So you contest from here, we'll contest from here, and literally we will win. And the BJP won't even have a chance. But a Rahul Gandhi then hopping from one state to another every election, does this then have any sort of reflection on his own competency as a leader?
No, I don't look at it in that context at all. I believe that if a leader, any leader, not to talk about the Rahul Gandhi, is capable of going and contesting the elections, Lok Sabha elections from the various parts of India and win from there, is a reflection of popularity and recognition of that individual politicians as a politician at national level. So I don't understand that why Rahul Gandhi, or for that matter any North Indian politician, should not go and fight from South India, and the South Indian politicians comes and fight from North India, and how does it become a weakness? So in my view, it is basically strength and not a weakness that you go and fight from any part of the country and you win. So that's the first part. Second part is, so what has transpired at this stage, we are not privy to that. So we should not try to read too much into it, that why CPI has fielded its candidate and whether it is in failure of Rahul Gandhi to manage its ally, etc., etc. Because we don't know what has transpired, what's the strategy here, from where Rahul Gandhi is going to fight, whether he is again going to fight from the Wayanad or he chooses some other seats, etc. So it is too much in the realm of speculations and conjecture at this stage. As I said, I don't read too much into it, because in any which way there was no alliance between the Congress and left parties in Kerala, and if the CPI, which is the part of the left alliances, has chosen to field its own candidate,
Yes.
I would not see it as in any reflection, as I said, on the the cohesion of India bloc, because then the left parties, because there are left party, there are even objections in Bengal, West Bengal as well, when the Congress is going to align with the Trinamool and the left has its own politics. So it is happening, and at the state level, it will always happen. The point is that you will have to look at it, India Alliance, from a national perspective.
Okay.
And from the national perspective, as you see, the India Alliance is going from strength to strength everywhere. And that's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay. Vinita Hariharan, bring you into the conversation. What are the BJP's then hopes and projections as far as Kerala is concerned?
Yeah, so Kerala, we have a good vote share right now, and we are trying to enhance our vote share and definitely be able to, win seats in Kerala as well. And we're going strong in South. We have MPs in South India, and we are making our footprints in South India slowly but steadily and surely. So that's what BJP's mandate is. But if you talk of the India Alliance, we know very well what is the story of the India Alliance and how they're failing to, kind of structure coalitions in every state. Because state after state, they're going, they're kind of uniting with opposite polars, so to speak. UDF and the LDF here in Kerala are completely their arch rivals in the state of Kerala, and then they tried to stitch up an alliance. Definitely, it was never to work. So therefore, the chemistry is already kind of showing, and so therefore, the mandate of the BJP nationally, of course, is very clear now. The agenda is very clear. Our agenda has always been Vikas and development, and our agenda will continue unopposed, so to speak, because the Gamandya Garbandhan, as we like to call them, is definitely not shaping up as we can see across the country. And it's good for the nation because we need a strong party that would lead the nation towards a Viksit Bharat in 2047 is what I would say.
Okay, all right. Rahul Ishwar also joining us on the broadcast. Rahul, how do you view some of the developments that have taken place in Kerala, where you now have an Annie Raja who will be contesting from Wayanad, and there is no clarity on whether Rahul Gandhi will come back to contest against Annie Raja or he'll be picking another seat in either Karnataka or Telangana, which is what the reports are currently about?
Two submissions. One, Narendra Modi ji has a cult-like following, a huge following across India, and especially it is growing in Kerala in a big way. We know in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, Narendra Modi is more becoming an acceptable figure. There is a huge fan following, so that will definitely translate into vote. See, Rahul Gandhi has every possibility to contest from Wayanad itself, because I don't think Amethi will be a safe seat for him anymore. And Wayanad, especially since there is a Muslim community vote also there. Muslim community has a sizable strength there. So Rahul Gandhi might be preferring to contest from Wayanadu, and Muslim League has a very strong influence there. Muslim League is a very respectable and acceptable party in Kerala spectrum. So definitely that will count. BJP will definitely increase their vote share, especially in places like Thrissur, where Sri Suresh Gopi, who has a pan-Kerala acceptability, especially in all sections of society for his own goodness, and he's a great crowd puller. He's a person who everyone knows to be a good human being and soul at heart. But Trivandrum, people like Shashi Tharoor will definitely prove to be a great hurdle for BJP, because Shashi Tharoor has a charm of its own. So every constituency will have their own difference. But one thing can be for sure, that BJP is growing in Kerala at a very strong and stable rate. And a person like Sri Narendra Modi is especially South outreach. He has been coming so frequently to Kerala that people have started respecting the time he is spending for Kerala, because a prime minister, Kerala is not one of the huge states, but is still a small state like my state. Prime minister is coming, spending such time, energy here. So that will definitely resonate on polls. How much it will translate into seat, that can be questioned. Thrissur is strong, Palakkad is strong, Pathanamthitta is a good place provided with a good candidate. Trivandrum, there will be a very close fight. So these things are what is in store for BJP in Kerala. And regarding Rahul Gandhi, I hope Wayanad will be the natural choice, unless Smriti Irani is doing very well in Amethi. So if he is going back, I don't think Sri Rahul Gandhi, with due respect, has that much chances there. So he may be sticking to Wayanad, saying that reason. So these are the tough things. And just one irony I would like to point out is Rahul Gandhi's great-grandfather, Sri Pandit Nehru, used to say that Muslim League is a dead horse. And with the help of that dead horse, his grandson or his great-grandson is winning. Is an irony of is an irony of history. So that will also be one thing that will be noted in the political academic circles of future.
Absolutely. But at the same time, Rahul, I've posed the same question to the other analysts as well, and I'd just like to understand from you, does Rahul Gandhi then hopping from one state to another, does this somewhere reflect on his competency as a member of parliament, or as Advocate Gyanendra Mishra said, that it doesn't at all? It's not a reflection at all, but does it look strange somewhere that, you've gone from Amethi, then you've gone to Wayanad, and you're probably now, this time around, not even sure if you will be taking Wayanad forward? Because ideally, what probably could have happened was that there was great development under Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad, and we would have known from the beginning that he will continue to stick to this particular seat. Rahul, if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can hear. I thought the question was to my good friend Mithun. Just one thing. I mean, with due respect to Sri Rahul Gandhi, I really like Rahul Gandhi. I respect him. He has a very, especially after Bharat Jodo, he has a renewed face. But let us be honest about these things. Like Modi ji also certainly mentioned, Rahul Gandhi. I'm a great believer of Hindu-Muslim unity, Gandhian politics. But Rahul Gandhi believes by coming to Wayanad, he can consolidate the Muslim votes. Rahul Gandhi didn't spend enough time in Wayanad. That's a matter of fact. Facts are facts, whether we like them or not. So Rahul Gandhi has not spent enough quality time in Wayanad. That's one thing for sure. Last minute ditching, they may be able to win because Muslim League is strongly supporting Rahul Gandhi. He may be able to win. Going back to Amedi has less chances. Going back to Karnataka, I don't know. Things can get tight. And traditionally, Kerala has always been swinging between LDF and UDF, broadly between Communist and Congress. So any safe seat if they are looking for, because I am absolutely sure India Alliance cannot suffer a defeat for Sri Rahul Gandhi, because then it will be a huge backfire on them in a big way, and Rahul Gandhi's chances are there. Sonia Madam is going to Rajya Sabha. So these things will also play in their mind. So the natural choice for Rahul Gandhi will be a safe seat or a strong seat for the Congress, and he may stick to Kerala because last time Kerala sent around 19 MPs. For the Congress or the larger left liberal coalition in our central of coalition, the central government. And Rahul Gandhi may have done some outreach programs, but we all know he's not a natural to Wayanad. He hardly knows the ground realities. There is nothing wrong. He is searching for a safe seat. This has happened even before with all leaders of all the parties, including Congress and BJP. But I don't think he will be fighting Wayanad saying the development work he has done, but we will be trying to pull off a larger narrative saying that we are fighting the in quotes dictatorial Modi kind of a government. So that would be the narrative, not development. So it will be more of a political fight and not development on ground. And most probably he'll be sticking to Kerala because Kerala is perhaps one of the few states in India where they can find a very safer seat to contest for their Prince Charming or their topmost leader.
Okay, I'm going to bring in Mithun Vijay Kumar as well. Mithun, leaving in the last word with you, I just want to understand from you, was then the development of Wayanad or the presence of Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad a missed opportunity for the Congress to really prove the Congress leader's mettle?
See, first of all, let's assume that Rahul is contesting from Wayanad. So even if Rahul contests from Wayanad, it is not going to make a big difference for the Kerala Congress faction like it did in 2019. Because, last time they had this prime ministerial candidate contesting from the prime ministerial candidate of Congress contesting from Kerala. And that gave a major push to the Congress party, because of which they secured 19 out of 20 seats. But this time, at least if Rahul contests from Wayanad, he will be safe. So that's the reason, Wayanad is still a safe option for Rahul. But, given all the politics around Wayanad, I'm sure that Rahul might not be contesting this time. But he might still find a safe and a secure seat. Now, the Congress advisory team, like I said, would definitely choose the safest seat in India for Rahul, from where, even if I or you contest on a Congress ticket, we would win. So Rahul will definitely find a way to reach the parliament without getting into a direct competition with BJP, is what I believe.
Right, absolutely.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.